Go.
Okay, all right, so this video, we're gonna be kind of tying all these grips together, okay? We're immediately wanting to get into those positions, but as we know, combinations are your key to victory in these positions, okay? So whenever we're dealing with an opponent, you need to be assessing what's going on at all times. We're eventually going to be getting into if Joel steps his leg up, and also if Joel is on his feet, okay? So, but at first, we're assessing right here. We got both their knees down, and we're also going to be assessing posture, okay? First posture we're going to go over is low posture, okay? Someone's not just going to come out to you like this, but Joel's going to be going into that posture when he's going for body lock passing, going to double unders passing, over under passing, okay? So whenever someone's coming low here, we're thinking collar tie, okay? The benefit of the collar tie is that humerus being as a frame here, okay? And whenever someone's low, obviously we're going to be able to grab the head a little bit easier than I am going to be able to get arm drags from this position or 2-on-1 elbows from this position. So whenever I see Joel come low, collar tie immediately, looking to post the opposite hand immediately. I'm looking to heist here as quick as possible, okay? When I'm coming up, if I'm able to heist and I'm winning head height, of course we're coming into the front head. If he's putting me down to the mat, same as prior, we're going right into our overhook, okay? If I'm coming up and he wins the head height battle, I'm not going to be looking for front head here. It's too high up. Overhook is too high up, so I'm pummeling through, looking for our knee tap takedown. If Joel is starting to push us back to the mat, that's when we use this as a guard position, okay? What determines whether you wrestle or guard is your hip to knee ratio, okay? If my hip and knee are neutral, then I can look to do either or, okay? If my hip is forward in front of my knee, I'm looking to wrestle here. But if my hip is back, which is what's going to happen a lot of times, look, I look to heist up, I get my underhook, and he's pushing me back to the mat. As you see, I can't really wrestle up from here, but I can settle into the guard, okay? When we're pulling guard here, make sure that your knees are coming to your chest, and we're not just settling into this position. We're trying to go right into our sweeps, okay? So take a step back. So in here, he's pushing me back. I'm looking to go immediately into my sweep, okay? So that's going to be for the low posture. Now, for medium posture, benefit of this is we can go collar tie or 2-on-1 grips, okay? So you can do all these same techniques that you did prior if you're able to grab the collar tie, okay? But if I'm here and I'm going for collar tie and he's peeling that grip off, I can immediately be looking to go to my grips, 2-on-1 grips. We're starting with the wrist. We want to upgrade to a 2-on-1 elbow or arm drag immediately, okay? The system that you can have here is going for 2-on-1 elbow first, looking for our front triangle attacks. As soon as he postures up, we're looking for elbow pass to heist, okay? If I'm going for this, and and I don't feel like the front triangle's there, don't feel like the elbow pass is there, or if I just prefer the arm drag, we can transition to that grip here, letting go of the wrist, going in as deep as possible, scooting in as much as we can, creating chest to shoulder contact, leaning back, and now we load Joel so that we can go to our prior arm drag series that we did before, okay? Here, 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 okay? We also could be just going straight for the arm drag right off of the bat, okay? But we also have to deal with the cross, or the free arm post, okay? Because as you see, this shuts this down. Whenever someone's doing this, we can let go of the armpit and tricep, grab the elbow, and look for our elbow pass immediately, okay? But the biggest thing that you need to do from this medium range is chaining your grips. So don't get tunnel vision on the wrist or the head, okay? So if I'm going here and he's breaking the wrist, giving me trouble, I can switch to the other. He's doing it again, I can grab the collar tie. He's feeding that collar tie grip off, come back to the wrist, okay? So just make sure we're funneling through. Just kind of show it a little bit more live. Okay, we're always immediately chaining to another grip as soon as you're having difficulties with the initial. Okay? And last is dealing with the upright posture, more of a cagey type of opponent where you're trying to get a grip and they're just nullifying everything. They're just nullifying everything, okay? I'm probably going to have to come into them, okay? So we're going to look to heist, create shoulder to chest contact. First is just standard heist, if they have a little bit of space with us. Tucking that foot in, coming forward, shoulder and chest connection. From here, most likely what's going to happen is an underhook. The same thing, if I'm able to wrestle up, I'll take Joel down to the mat. If not, I'm using it to pull back into a guard and look to immediately go into my sweep, okay? Down here, if I'm coming up and he goes low, might open up the overhook, okay? We can also use 2-on-1 grips to help pull us up. So say I get a grip here, I can't really get a good hold of his elbow because he's pulling back. I can use this grip to help pull me up into Joel, okay? So most of the time what it's going to look like live is we're being here, I pop up, I get a grip, and I'm able to pull him back into me, okay? Just make sure that when we're going for these grips, we're trying to create elevation. That way we get deeper into the grip series, okay? So that's kind of how it's chaining together so far. You need to sit here, you need to assess his posture. Is he mid-range posture? Is he forward back? Is he back? Grip fighting. Is he coming low? We're immediately coming into here. Okay? So chain your grips all together and you'll have more success with time. And again, we're going to go over eventually what to do when they step up with their legs.